plus stoppages left. Here comes Barton's delivery. It's a teasing one. It's headed away by Arsenal. Cheick Tiote! Oh! 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 Boom! Boom! Cheick! The room! What a strike! What a goal! What a comeback! What a game! There are no words to describe it! Cheick Tiote lifts the room of St James's Park with the most sensational strike you will ever see. What a game, what a team, what a moment. It's Arsenal 4, Newcastle United 4.
Kicking off the podcast this week in a sombre tone, that was Cheick Tiote's equaliser against Arsenal. So Cheick Tiote passed away just at the point of recording.
Yeah, at the point of recording yesterday.
Yesterday.
At the point of recording.
Yeah.
It was actually
It was a shock. Came as a shocker. The news was released at around 11:30, I believe.
I saw it, but I thought, like, you know what? My group of people shares rumors everywhere. I'm like, screw that shit. And then I woke up, and then even BBC reported that he passed away, and I was like,
tragic loss for the world of football at the age of 30,
tragic.
just merely 30. So young, so young.
Sad, so fucking
young.
sad. And he's in China of all places
and we
to die.
will never forget.
They just got back into the Premier League.
And he left not long time ago as well.
Izham.
You know, Cheick Tiote has been somewhat of a utility player
for Newcastle. He's a horse in midfield. He nearly joined Arsenal. At one
Thank
point.
God, thank fuck he didn't.
Thank fucking
I kind of want to say something, but you edit this out.
You are going to get this into the podcast if I'm editing this. So the only chance of you getting this audio out is if you edit it this week.
Tak apalah, kau edit lah.
Fuck it. We get that point out later after the podcast.
Yeah.
This is our final episode, boys. Episode 55 for the season.
Of course, we didn't want it to end this way.
Yeah.
You know.
Sikit mana tu?
Unfortunately, another
he
sad
can't
thing
come because he
has work.
He has work. So
Work has taken his social life away. RIP CK social life.
yeah, but we are enjoying our can of beers here. I'm sorry, lah, CK, you won't be able
2 cans of beer.
Two
I'm not
cans of
drinking,
beer.
man.
Actually 3.
Don't lie. I'm just kidding.
If he was here, it'd be fine.
Yeah. One can would not be enough.
This is gonna be a chill and laid back podcast.
It will be.
Yeah, we will only talk about 3 games.
Yep.
The remaining games to wrap up.
Final fuckingly, we talk about 3 games only.
The FA Cup final, the UEFA Europa League Cup final, and the Champions League.
You know, since
final.
it's a laid back podcast, this is the first time I've not done anything except watch the highlights for the
good job.
podcast.
Actually, same here.
Thank you, Yu Han. Thank you for doing everything for us.
That's what I've been doing for the past
Also,
year.
by the way, Peter Bosz is the new Dortmund coach.
Who's that?
We will talk about him
Peter Bosz.
later.
So,
There's a segment dedicated to this later.
Oh, you put that in
After
already?
this, we're going to be talking about some transfers and managerial changes before we go off for a 2-month break.
Yeah.
But let's start off with the FA Cup final. Arsenal versus Chelsea 2-1. Chelsea not showing up, already in holiday mood.
Yeah, Chelsea just gave, like,
They just gave up.
You put in there, like, on our page, which you guys should fucking visit, that it was like a who's gonna pick up the consolation. And I think that mindset that Chelsea had was, you know what? It's a
You know what?
consolation
This is
cup.
fucking Arsenal's cup,
Yeah,
right?
like,
Let's just give it to them, right?
Let's give it to
It's
them.
been a horrible season for them. Let's just give them a consolation.
bias.
Salvage.
Although I have to say, well done per Mertesacker for coming back this way. He did extremely well at the back, and he was definitely someone that Arsenal has been lacking of the whole season.
Yeah, but it's kind of surprising, right? Because when he first came to Arsenal, he was deemed slow.
He was like
Slow for the team.
He was like Sebastian Squillaci, except he actually picked up after that.
Squillaci was like leagues away behind.
That's why I said it's like a homage to Tiote, because Squillaci was in the side that Tiote scored the equalizer for.
If he played in the Malaysian Super League, right, he'd be probably playing for a team like Sarawak.
Hey, you know,
No. If Squillaci play in the Malaysian Super League, right, he'd still be the best player because he wouldn't be smoking.
wow!
I mean,
not even
throwing
touching damn
shade.
shisha. Not even touching shisha.
Let's talk about the first goal. Questionable, debatable. Was it an offside or not?
No, it's not.
Okay, why did you think it was an offside?
I mean, on the surface, Monreal and Ramsey appeared to be offside twice. Correct?
But the
And
player,
Ramsey interfered with the play.
but the player in case here was Alexis Sanchez. And actually, if you watch the game, watch the highlights, Ramsey knew he was offside, so he let go.
Monreal was offside first, right?
Yeah, Monreal was offside first. But you see, the thing is, last season's ruling states that if anybody was in the offside zone, is considered offside. Any player. I think there's been a change in
The
referee
change in
decisions
rule.
the whole
From
year.
what I remember, I mean we've seen this multiple times throughout the season where
Yeah.
if you had another player offside, but as long as they don't touch the ball, you
It's
don't
fine.
count it as
and
offside.
yeah, and Aaron Ramsey did not even touch the ball.
And as long as they're not obstructing any of the defenders from...
Yeah, but his actions could have been deemed as interfering the play because Sanchez was obviously trying to bring the ball forward to try
debate.
to score.
It's up to debate because Ramsey was actually walking back.
So the responsibility falls on Anthony Taylor here to call whether or not that was an interfering in play, which he did not, even though he consulted the fourth official.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's where the debate comes in. So I think what he called was correct.
My stand is that Sanchez was the one carrying the ball. He was the one holding the ball. As long as nobody touches the ball in the offside zone, like Aaron Ramsey, before Sanchez touched the ball, it's fine. And the thing is, whether it's interfering with the play or not, it's up to Courtois to kind of judge because your focus is on the ball, your focus is not on the player. But if you look at it, I don't think the ball was hidden from his side at all. So
it was very clear for him. The line of sight was...
Yeah, it was very clear for Courtois to see to kind of save that.
Otherwise, Arsenal played a decent game because Chelsea...
It wasn't their best, but it was decent.
Yeah,
it was actually a better game
okay because Chelsea decided not to show up. Conte could have put Willian in the starting 11.
Yeah, he put Moses.
He went with Moses.
What a bad decision
who was
that
horrible
was.
Going up front. He basically slowed the entire...
He killed himself in the game as well.
No, wait. I'm not done. Let me finish. He at defense he was basically useless, and then
he was.
And then he decided to do a dive, which got it's
in front,
amazing. Look,
in front of Anthony Taylor.
You've been working your ass off the entire season to reclaim first team action, and then you blow it all away in a fucking fixture like that.
And the best thing is Anthony Taylor was right smack in front of him, and he had the balls to actually go, oh shit, I dived.
And
why?
after Anthony Taylor called showed the yellow card and then sent him off, he was just sitting on the ground. Yep.
Yeah, that was a stupid move.
At the end of the day, you
put up my socks. Let's go.
Let me just take my time. You could have said that Victor Moses tried to split the sea of offense, but he had to split from his team after that.
That was a terrible.
That was a terrible part.
That was shit.
I tried.
That was shit.
Yeah, I was quiet for the whole time trying to think of something that would work.
But honestly speaking, well done Arsenal.
Yeah, well done Arsenal. Yeah. Once again, they proved that this is fucking Arsenal's cup. So
well, no, okay, fine. I want to defend Arsenal over here. They actually played like they wanted it. Yes, Chelsea did think like they had the mentality like fuck it, we're not going to win.
Yeah, I know, but still, it was not just Moses. I think the second most disappointing player was David Luiz.
Yeah, he was actually very poor in defense. Which is very surprising for him,
Yeah. Here's the thing though, I fully agree. Chelsea was already on
holiday mode. Definitely.
But you can't really undermine Arsenal in this kind of scenario because of the fact that this is their third FA Cup in 4 years.
Yeah, and this is they are the most successful team in FA Cup now.
Yeah, but that doesn't excuse them from the fuck up of a season we had lah.
But still,
yeah,
to be able to show up at this end of the season was a little too late. But
it's still something.
You salvaged something. And
I feel Arsenal really didn't have an option.
On the
they really had to win this.
On the bright
it's
side,
the only way to keep the fans happy.
It was the only way to keep the fans.
Oh my god, Arsenal fan TV was the stupidest thing.
Oh wow, they are such cunts. They are fucking hypocrites. Wow. Did you see the picture of Robbie holding the cup? I'm like, you don't deserve to fucking hold that after shitting on Arsenal the whole season. And then there was an MU fan that went on Twitter. There's this guy who was interviewed and he said like, I don't want to win anything at all. Nothing, no cup. I just want the Premier League. I want Arsene Wenger out. And then he recorded himself celebrating the win. when Sanchez scored the winning goal, or was it?
It was Ramsey.
It was when Ramsey scored the winning goal. He was celebrating with all the Arsenal fans. I'm like, wow, you don't deserve in any fiber of your being to actually celebrate with the club.
So I have a question for Izham. Now that Arsene Wenger has got his 2-year extension,
Ray.
Okay, if he ever leaves after 2 years, do you think they will never be able to win even the FA Cup?
First off, I think this coming 2 years he will be building towards his retirement, meaning that he will be finding a way to leave a really good foundation for any manager after this to come in.
He better be though.
Yeah, he better.
It'd be better than.
He had 20 years to do it.
Again, it'd be better than like.
To his credit, he did. He just didn't expect the players to leave.
No.
I'm just saying it's better than being at the peak of your game and then leaving the club hanging like that.
I don't understand.
Ferguson.
Oh,
actually, we did it in 3 years. We'll get there later, which is actually a talk set.
Mickey Mouse Cups.
There you go though.
Mickey Mouse Cups.
But yeah,
Hey.
if you can do it in 3 years, you're gonna be doing it in 2 years. Anyways,
Hey, shut the fuck up.
yo, since CK isn't here, right? He's suddenly so all out about United.
That's because there's no one big enough sitting next to him who can punch him in the face right now.
I don't get to banter for 2 months after this. Let me be, man. Let me have my day.
Okay.
So does CK.
But yeah, finishing statement. Once Wenger leaves, I do see the team being a little bit more stable than what it is right now.
Wow.
I really do hope that in this next 2 years he builds a better foundation.
I just wonder whether 2 years is enough.
So my question now is now you're saying that it's very shaky. What if he can't fix that foundation in 2 years?
Then unfortunately he's going to be leaving the club, a very shaky club, to a new manager then.
And also, if Arsene Wenger do leave a legacy, but the next manager cannot hold up to that legacy or cannot hold up to that framework. We've seen Thomas Tuchel do it. Thomas Tuchel had to change it. He was forced to change it.
I think it also lies on the fans lah. Like if you have fans like Arsenal Fan TV, then confirm shake.
Robbie, if you're listening to us, sponsor us, but we hate you.
Alright, moving on.
Moving on to our next talk set, UEFA Europa.
Mickey Mouse.
Okay, this talk set is why I called his first talk set just now very biased.
Oh wow.
Tell me which part of everything I wrote isn't a fact.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not a
cannot
fact.
Assess it.
Cannot deny.
Review it, assess it. Tell me which part of it
If we assess and review
isn't the truth.
If we
Which
recess,
part of it is alternative
We've
facts,
read through it.
as Donald Trump would say.
We've
Wow.
read through it.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I'm just like, but I am happy we won the cup. It's been a while since we've had
You
the
know-
cup
you know-
this
happy?
season.
no,
you can't.
You know,
Why?
guys.
Because you're Yuan.
No, how would Trump stop my conversation? Not
United-
true.
United won.
Not true.
Sad. I've heard it. I've heard everyone say it. I think it's okay.
I've heard everyone say it.
Manchester
It's a good club.
United.
Manchester United winning 3 cups. Sad.
It ends here, ends now.
Alright. So putting Trump aside, to be fully honest, this was something we all expected.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm sorry, not we all, but I would say
Okay.
most of us here.
Look at
Minus
the-
CK.
Look at
CK
the
didn't
lineup.
want
I had my hopes up on Ajax for a moment. Okay, you can call me delusional, yes. But in this point of the time, right, when I was watching the build up to the Europa League, people were constantly pushing on Ajax. The media attention was on Ajax. I was a bit delusional about Ajax in the sense that I actually had a bit of hope that they would do something to United. But the media attention, I guess, towards the run up of the game, people were talking like, who's Kasper Dolberg? You know, he's 19 years old and he's going to be the star of the show. Blah blah blah. You know, this under 23 squad is the strong.
ate into him.
It's a strong squad. And funny enough, Kasper Dolberg was substituted in 70 minutes.
Nerves got into him.
Yeah,
It was pretty obvious.
Nerves got into the whole team because of the media attention that was surrounding them, and because of the fact that Mourinho has run the club in the sense where United is not going to be a media-centric club. They're going to focus on Jose, but they're not going to focus on United.
Yeah, the story. We talked about this when he came to the club. The
And it was
story is
actually-
always about him, not about United.
And it's actually a very smart move for Mourinho because the focus never went to the club, and the club actually had enough time to do whatever they want. And if you realize the whole media attention, no one talked about Manchester United
Winning.
the whole run up to Europa League.
yeah.
No one did. You know why?
No, I think
Because
no
they're
one
supposed
talked
to-
about the Europa League.
Okay, no, they did because of the fact that there was an English club that was there. They know that.
Nah, I think I gotta agree with you Han on this because
Like,
I don't want to
who
downplay
pays
it.
attention to the Europa League other than Liverpool last season because they qualified?
And
for the
Arsenal
finals?
next season because we have to play it.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because of the fact that United is the second English team to feature.
No,
in the
I mean
final.
like okay, look at
think about it.
No,
Yeah.
look at the way the whole competition is organized. It feels very second class, but yeah, it's a decent silverware to be.
It doesn't just feel very second class. It is second class to the European League.
Decent from a United fan.
For a club that has been doing like shit for the past 3 years, it's like we kick 2 Minnie Mouse Cups better than Liverpool. Aside from third place, there's nothing else.
I remember 20 years ago when not 20 years ago, about 15 to 16 years ago, United fans were throwing up banners saying it's the Mickey Mouse double. Liverpool won the League Cup and the Europa League, and now United won top us.
That was never me.
They won the treble.
I was never that kind of
of
United
mini
fan.
fucking mouse cups. Fuck off, Manchester
I
United
was
fans.
never that
Fuck
kind of
the fuck
United
off.
Hey, are you glad?
Suck a shit.
Are you glad CK isn't here?
Because CK will shit on you as well. But anyways, back to the game.
What's the? They can shit on me all they want. They have nothing this season except for third place.
Hey, we go into Champions League by merit.
Yeah.
You guys went by merit as well. I'm not saying anything. I'm happy with my
There
season.
was a point last season when we were wrapping up last season.
We never wrapped up last
You
last
said
season.
something. No, you said this. I'm actually looking forward to next season because Klopp is coming in. Look at what he's lived up to.
I think he did okay this season with the players he had.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
My sentiments exactly. But speaking of which,
Fuck you, Johan.
congratulations
Suck a dick.
Pogba for finally scoring a nice goal lah.
No, actually, congratulations to Pogba for actually being able to carry the team for once.
Finally doing
What he's actually paid for.
I think Pogba has been trying to score that kind of goal for a very long time in the Premier League.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't do that in the Premier League.
He always tries to shoot from outside. The
You can't do that in
But
the
he's-
Premier
He
League.
always thinks he's trying to be Cristiano Ronaldo.
Think about it. The shot was deflected. There was nothing the keeper could have done.
Please, if you want to talk about deflected shots, we can
I
go to
mean,
the
okay,
Real Madrid.
overall,
Fuck Real Madrid.
the match it was like watching a team training match.
It was. It actually was.
Because okay, the thing is, this was United's strongest midfield lineup.
Oh yeah, Mata,
You
Herrera.
hardly saw Ajax having the feet on the ball.
That's because the young squad is able to keep with that.
Because United
with that.
just cuddles
Yeah,
off the,
you know what the game reminded me of? You know all those times when those English teams came down to Malaysia for all those friendly matches?
Oh my god. So you're saying Ajax is Malaysia 11 lah?
No, Ajax is Liverpool last year.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Think about it.
That's true.
Ajax is Liverpool last year.
Yeah, but a game that was...
No,
They
Ajax
worked
was
so hard to defeat Lyon. Like you worked so hard to defeat Borussia.
Dortmund, yeah.
And then you lose it to Sevilla.
Ajax reminds me of Liverpool with Moreno.
You know what
If we had
match?
Jose Enrique, at least that would have been something.
You know what match was better though?
What?
The United 2008 team against Michael
Chelsea.
Carrick All-Star.
Oh.
Hey, I jizzed the entire game.
Dude, Rooney actually played
Yeah,
well.
he played
Dude,
well.
I'm surprised.
Wow.
And class to Carragher and Neville for their on-field banter. I seriously that was proper entertainment for a friendly match. That was
Yeah, that was a very touching testimonial.
yeah, it was. And
Yeah,
something
we should have put that into the rundown. rather
something
than this
Liverpool
game then.
wouldn't know how to do with fucking Lucas because you know Liverpool are American owned.
Anyways, wrapping up this talk set, we are in the Champions League. Not a good thing for me. I don't look
Really?
You know, he doesn't look forward to it because the team doesn't have enough
No,
depth yet.
but it's five. Okay, look. Okay,
Okay,
look
I
at
give
it.
you my perspective.
Okay.
We finished 6th in the league. In
Right.
Champions League, you're facing against teams that finish at least 3rd.
Or fourth.
Yeah, at least 3rd.
At worst,
Yeah.
fourth.
But not 6th, you know. Think about it. We are only in this because we won the Europa.
United reminds me of the teams that like back then UEFA awarded Fair Play Awards. And they actually had like, the second round playoff to go into it. So United is like that UEFA Fair Play team.
Let me give you another insight. UEFA Super Cup will be going up against Real Madrid.
I can't wait for that honestly. Because I want to see Ronaldo back in his old former club. Wow, that would be fun. That would be damn
That already
interesting.
happened and we nearly beat them, okay? Moving on to our second last talk set.
Hello. Pay attention to the
Champions League
manager.
final.
Champions League finals.
I've one sentence that can sum it all up. Juventus was outclassed.
And also, this was the same sentiment as you had said against in the Europa League. Juventus was there, fairy tale. You know, they beat Monaco, who were very tough, but they didn't show up in the finals. That's it. They had a full strength squad. They had Buffon in goal.
Mandzukic
They had
scored
Dybala.
first.
They had Mandzukic.
I don't understand what Dybala was doing in that game.
That was very disappointing. That to me was very disappointing.
And I don't understand how they couldn't ride on their momentum from equalizing. Yeah? And that equalizing goal was superb.
Super goal.
I cannot.
Any goal,
I can't think of a better goal to equalize with.
any goal that beats not Keylor Navas is not exactly a very good.
Yeah, but
You know,
like
any goal that beats the Real defense, it's superb.
But another point that you can bring up here is how strong Real Madrid's mental fortitude is right now.
Yes, and there was actually a video, and I have to say, Ronaldo deserves, I wouldn't say he deserves a Ballon d'Or, but I think he deserves credit for what he did in the match. There actually was a video of him for 3 minutes. The target was just, the cameras were just aiming at Ronaldo. Ronaldo in training itself, warming up, he was already psyching up the fans, you know. Vamos, 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 and he got hyped up everybody. And in the game itself, he was really hyped up, he really brought the momentum to the team, he brought that vibe to the team. And his output there was actually kind of pushing the team forward
I
as
wanted to
well.
bring this up. Can we agree that Real Madrid is currently the best team in the world?
I cannot deny it.
Objectively think about it.
I cannot deny it. With Zizou as
They
well.
are the best team in the world. Look at their average age, the squad itself, and then look at the strength, look at the capabilities.
Look at the depth.
Look at the depth of the squad.
Despite a little bit small.
It is the best squad in the world. For Bayern Munich, defense is bad. Their players are aging. Barca they have
Barca must.
they have
Everyone
a
is out of form.
players coming up, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
at the level where they can replace this last 16.
No.
You know? And then after that, what do you have? Just think about it.
As painful as it is for me to say this, I can't decide between Real Madrid and
Oh, he doesn't want to say it.
Tottenham Hotspur.
that team.
Yeah,
yes.
okay. Look, okay, Spurs does
Okay.
have the shadow of Real Madrid.
Okay, hear me out first. Hear me out first. This is me thinking on a basis where both teams are fielding their best players, their full first team, and on the basis that they've all had the equal amount of share. Equal amount
Of play.
of rest. Sorry, I would think that Spurs would actually be on par.
Yeah, but Spurs doesn't have the experience in Champions League.
And they're paper thin. They're actually paper thin.
No, I mean they have really young players, but their experienced players are not. They kind of remind me when Manchester City surged
Yeah.
into Champions League.
And also another thing I want to add on to that is that Spurs is a result of an investment paid off.
Yeah, a lot of try and error.
A lot of try and error with the same set of players that they bought 2-3 years ago.
And I have to
that is
say, they
impressive.
have. I think their management is actually doing a lot. The club owners, for once,
Focus
actually
on
are doing the right thing.
Yes. And that's something that a lot of club owners don't actually
What's the name of the
look at.
owner? Daniel Levi, is it?
Yes.
Let's go back to the game, guys. This is a talk set about Madrid and Juventus.
But I mean, there isn't really
not
We'll go back.
London.
We'll go back
there's
there.
nothing much to talk about, right?
Okay, let's finish up that first. I have a few points to talk about in the Real and Juventus game as well. So in this case, you were saying about Spurs?
No, I was saying Spurs, like for once the club owners are doing the right thing, and
Yeah.
they kind of remind me of when City first came into the framework of Champions League.
That was after the second season when they got the ownership.
But right
from
now,
Arab.
Are you talking about the time where they got all the way to the semi-finals? Was it?
No. That was even before that. That was when they won their first league title
Yeah.
under Mancini.
Okay.
After Hughes was sacked halfway through the season and they brought in Mancini.
Mancini, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Then they brought in players
The Mancini,
like Aguero.
between the Mancini and Pellegrini era.
Yes.
So because City itself now is going through a transition as well. A lot of their players are aging really. They have
Pep is
Pep is trying to look for new players to come in.
Yeah.
That's how Bernardo Silva is coming in and everything. But
You know what are the odds that he brings in a lot of the Bayern products that he had before this?
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah,
I say like Paul Clement and Pep both would actually go into the Bayern youth system and bring players into their club. Of course, Pep has a lot of money in hand because of Manchester City, but I'm seeing that happening. Paul Clement would definitely benefit from this.
But aside from Real Madrid, painfully, we have to admit they are the best team in the world right now. But let's talk about the finals itself. I mean, Juventus could have put up a little more fight, right?
Yeah, I feel like they gave up really easily. You know?
No, I don't think it's about giving up. I think it's just the fact that
They just couldn't
Juventus-
do anything to.
Yeah, they
match
were
up.
outclassed.
Yeah.
They literally were. It's the whole mental fortitude thing again.
Yes.
Because
Of course, Real had a better mentality. Like,
yeah,
in the sense
because
that
they were
want to
so
win, want
shaken
to
up
win.
after
Yeah.
that first goal.
It's
Sure, they did get to score a game through Mandzukic, but like, wow, did you see how they were a mess?
They were.
They literally
Juve
were
were a mess. Juve were a mess. And also another thing is that Juve has a lot of pressure in the sense where
Buffon's last final.
Buffon's last
it's
one.
probably Buffon's last
Yeah.
final.
It's definitely Buffon's last final.
And it was a chance for the Italian clubs to come back again. They were actually flying Italy's flag, and Italians are extremely patriotic people. Like for a club like Juve to reach the final, that is a huge thing. And with this, they have a lot of pressure coming to the fight, really a lot. Whereas for Madrid, it's the pride of Madrid natives to win the Champions League. The 12 Champions League, and they are now the very first team to be able to score consecutive Champions League.
To win back-to-back Champions League.
Back-to-back Champions Leagues. So of course the momentum, you could see where they're riding on, the pressure they have. Ronaldo and co or Madrid already says like, hey, we got nothing to lose in the finals. If we win the cup, great.
And don't forget, this is them coming in riding the momentum of winning the La Liga.
Yeah.
Something they've not done in.
With a game in hand too.
How many years have they not done it?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
After
There you
Mourinho
go.
left.
There you go.
Yeah.
Something they've not done in 5 years. That kind of momentum can literally spark a team to do
The team
wonders.
is riding on fire right now, man. Seriously, like they are on form because of the fact that they've won it.
Yeah.
Thank God it's the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean they beat Barcelona to it. Every single year they choke because of Barcelona, but no,
Not this year.
Despite losing to Barcelona, they did it.
And I think it's also something that we gotta, it's props to Zidane.
Yes, and also to sum the whole Champions League up, is a lot of factors going into this. Like a lot of factors, especially the league. The Champions League itself, yes, it was a showpiece event because the elites were there and they were fighting against other teams in Europe. But I think all the focus came on the leagues. He has won how many leagues consecutively, you tell me?
Yeah, but it's the Italian league, Serie A.
Exactly, and that shows the gulf in class that they have.
True.
It's kind of painful to see, but Italy, if they really want to buck up, they have to find a way to not only think that Juve is the dominant club.
Yeah.
And I see a resurgence in Milan. They're now back in the.
But
the
I
Europa League.
still say it's gonna take Italy another 5 years at least
I agree.
to buck up
I
because
say so.
they're still recovering from the whole
the
scandal.
Italian league doesn't attract people to go and play there anymore.
That's because of the scandal.
Yeah, it's just because of the
They
scandal.
can only attract like North American players and South American players.
Which is not bad. South
not
American
bad.
players, Brazilian, Argentinians, who wouldn't want them?
You never know. For once, an American player can star for the Italian club.
True. And then
You
don't
never know.
forget, Asian players with talent are usually going to that side of Europe. They're either going to Germany, Italy, or even the Scandinavian parts.
Bob Bradley, when he was in Roma, was actually quite a decent player. As much as you guys no,
The immediate
no, I mean,
silence.
no, legit, hear me out. Seriously, he played extremely well, and he was riding on the momentum of a very good run
Well, I
in
guess
2010 World
I
Cup
guess-
for
I guess-
US and also in 2014.
I guess there's a difference between managing and playing lah.
No, hey, hello. Bob, sorry, not Bob. Michael Bradley. Michael's the son. Yeah, Michael Bradley.
Oh,
Was
so
in
it's
Roma, my
different
bad.
lah.
It's different.
Okay.
Different. I hope he doesn't manage, though.
Speaking of managers, let's move on to our final talk set. Transfer banter and some discussions on
So Henry and I have agreed just now.
No expectations.
We're
at
now
all.
going to be talking about Arsenal and Liverpool.
Nope. I have no expectations for my club. Not at all.
Okay, you can't say no.
Okay, I lower my expectations in the past. I allow you to lower.
I give you my point.
Okay. You don't have to say what you think the reality will be, but just tell me what player you want.
Mbappe.
Lacazette.
Talk about managers first.
Oh,
Dortmund, Tuchel has been sacked. Who coming in again?
Peter Bosch.
Peter Bosch.
Peter Bosch.
Guess who Peter Bosch managed before Dortmund?
Mainz? Are you fucking serious?
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Wait.
Sorry, I also
He was the current manager of the Europa League. He was the one that led Ajax to the Europa League final. This is Peter Bosch.
Yeah.
Fuck! I just watched the highlights today. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was him in the dugout, by the way.
How did I not see that? Well, Kasper Dolberg is definitely going to Dortmund now.
There'll be a migration.
We want all the Dutch players to come to the Germany, to
I
Deutschland.
think he kind of used Ajax as a stepping stool.
Well, he created a very decent under 23 squad with Ajax. I'll give it to him.
I won't deny that.
I just wonder what will happen to the players that Tuchel bought in now.
Royce is going to leave. Abba is going to leave. A lot of the key players, a lot of the old players are going to
That
leave.
seriously take them out of top 4 frame.
You know,
Hey, okay, maybe it's very different with how Klopp has managed it before compared to how Dortmund has been managed. Is going to be managed now under Peter Bosch. When Klopp came into Dortmund, they were in financial peril.
Yeah.
They were almost going bankrupt.
Yeah.
But Klopp spent within under 10 to 20 million to get in quality players like Sven Bender, Marcel Schmelzer, these players, and he created a squad within 3 seasons to win.
Yeah, it was 5 years in the making.
It was 5 years in the making. I see that happening again.
I
There
think
will be a
I
whole
think, okay, in a
crumbling down
sense,
of
it's
the-
a good thing for Dortmund because sooner or later this has to happen.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
eventually.
happening early for them. Like you see,
It's good.
You see, like Arsenal right now. What's supposed to happen is being delayed for them. So sooner or later they have to go through this shit.
No,
they do.
undeniably, it's very true,
They
it's
do.
very true.
It's just at the very least, if we do it later, we can build up a foundation first.
And
it's
at the very least, Arsenal Fan TV can rake in a lot more
yeah,
games.
yeah.
Robbie will love that.
Okay, so Dortmund aside, other managerial changes. So in the Premier League,
Oh, you want to go
in the Premier League, Marco Silva, the person who nearly saved Hull from
It's in Watford now.
be going to Watford.
Good for him.
I don't know, because I don't think Watford's problem is with the manager, but more rather it's the players themselves.
And the
Exactly.
structure, the structure.
Structure, yes. So
Like, look at when Watford when they were first promoted. They actually brought in a lot of players. Like out of all the teams that were recently promoted, they brought the most players. Dude.
Yeah, they
You
did.
know, like
Under
even-
their budget
even,
too.
Yeah, even though Igalo left, like they still got Cavalier, which is like a far from consolation.
yeah, I mean an ex-United player, obviously.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think this is the right move for them.
I think Marco Silva should have stayed in Hull City.
Yes.
I really
I
feel like
think-
he should have stayed.
Honestly, he's a Premier League status manager, and I don't.
Why? Okay, continue.
Okay, why I say he's a Premier League status manager? He got the best out of whatever shitty players that he had at Hull.
Why can't he do it in the championship?
Why would you want him to be in the
Because the
championship?
Rafa
dynamics,
Benitez has done it before.
because the
He's not
championship
Rafa.
dynamics is quite different compared
Exactly.
to the
Okay,
Premier League.
if you say that he's because it's Rafa, I can raise that he's Marco Silva.
Okay.
He has proven time and time again in this season or the season that has just ended, he's capable of doing something.
Exactly. Hence why you want him in your side, and it was a smart. Okay, you might not think it's a smart move for him, but it was definitely a smart move for Watford.
You know when Watford weren't smart, the fact that they allowed Sanchez Flores,
Kike Sanchez Flores to leave, yeah. And then they brought in Walter Mazzari,
Oh boy.
who basically run the club down to the ground. They were actually very fortunate that they survived the season.
I think out of everyone, they deserve to be relegated too.
I think Hull had a very good resurgence towards the end. It's just unfortunate that results didn't go their way. They were winning games though. They last few games.
Oh my god.
Watford?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Other changes. So what other changes are there? I can't see it.
Ernesto Valverde coming in to replace Luis
Barcelona.
Enrique.
So this was interesting because he's coming in to replace Luis Enrique, and a lot of the people on social media are mocking him because they don't know who he is.
Now this is the mindset that Barcelona fans have to throw away.
No, this is not Barca fans. I'm pretty sure. Okay, first of all,
This is the mindset that any Spanish La Liga fan should throw away.
Anyone should throw
look,
away.
first of all, Barca is not a team that you simply get a star manager in with an impressive CV to come in and manage.
Correct.
They've proven that in the past. Like their past two managers were not star managers.
Yeah, Tito Villanova was not a star manager. He was a
Enrique was not even from the La Liga, right?
No, he is. He is a Barcelona player.
No, before that, he was managing in some South American.
Yeah, he went to, but he was he's a
here's
Barca
the
product.
thing. Here's the thing about
Pep
Barca.
was also a Barca product. Rijkaard was also a Barca product.
Yeah, but again, here's the thing
Sorry,
about
Rijkaard,
Barcelona.
Kulak.
Whatever manager you bring in, they're still playing the same style.
Kluivert, sorry. No, sorry.
But yeah, you have to agree with me, right? Whatever manager they brought in so far, I think there's a certain template that Barcelona players abide to, and they will be continuing that
So
style
okay, I
until
read
the end of MSN.
Go about Ernesto, and it talks about how he's the perfect man for Barca right now because
how come?
because he shares certain qualities that would benefit Barca. So number one, he transformed Atletico Bilbao since he was at helm from 2030 into a team that is very quick to adapt. I mean, we've seen that in some of the
And actually challenging for something.
yeah, and they play very close to each other in terms of the front, the midfield, the back. They're very coordinated. They play very aggressively. So this is the kind of play that Barca needs, especially with its midfield problems right now.
And Athletic Bilbao actually has some good players in
they
there.
do have
Like
an
Iker
aging-
Minayin, yeah.
Iker Minayin.
What was the guy again? The black guy.
Inaki Williams.
Inaki.
Oh, it's only 22.
Yeah, so they're talking about how he's the manager with a very humble and underrated profile, and he's the perfect fit for Barca right now.
I think that's a very good point. And if you think about people who were from previous Barca managers, we didn't know Pep.
Yep.
We only knew Pep as a Catalonian player.
Yep.
We didn't knew Pep as a Barcelona player back then. He wasn't exactly a very good player too, but he was key to Barcelona.
Okay, fair enough.
But there was no big profile until he took over. So did Tito Villanova. He was also under the helm of who was that? He was under the helm of Pep. Took over. No one knows him. Tata Martino too. No one knows him.
Yeah.
He managed Argentina after that.
So looking at it this way, both Tata and Tito, they both.
Tata and Tito. And then now Luis. Tata, Tito and Luis.
Okay, to be fair, both Tata and Tito, they both were good enough to actually lead Barcelona to getting, at the very least, the La Liga.
It's not to say that Luis Enrique didn't have the credentials to lead Barcelona, but there was something that he had, which was players aging.
Yeah, that was a problem that he had to dealt with.
Yeah, he lost Xavi. He lost Iniesta.
Iniesta was not bad.
Iniesta is
Came
growing
back.
old. His form is already gone. His peak is off. Who else? He has the MSN. That's it.
And just-
Everybody else has to rebuild. from
Again,
scratch.
as we've said it multiple times again, you stop one of the MSN, you can literally play around.
Before we leave this talk
Hey,
set,
transfer.
yeah. Before we leave this particular talk set about Barca, I just want to say this. Barca, a lot of people say that, oh, you can put a monkey to manage Barcelona and they can win. No, that's not the case. Bitch.
No.
I never said you could do that though.
So are you calling who's this guy Valverde a monkey?
Yeah.
No, fuck off.
Real Madrid is not that kind of squad leader. Zidane took a lot of time to actually mold it into what it is today.
And again, to be fair, at the start of the season, first half of the season, we never expected Zidane to win.
No, not at all.
Yeah, we didn't
All of us were very
we
critical.
were all very reserved.
And also for the fact that, okay, the only thing that we had to hold Zidane up for was the fact that he won the Champions League previously and half a season in charge.
Yeah. So let's move on to transfers. Very simple. Just talk about the player that you want.
Lacazette.
Why?
Of course, Lacazette. You say what? Just name a player. I just say Lacazette. lah.
This guy. You?
Mbappe.
But what if Mbappe? I know you want Mbappe too.
No. I mean, honestly speaking,
Oh wait, no.
I'm surprised Izham didn't mention any of the Red Bull players here.
I want to, but then I don't want to curse
oh,
it.
I'll do it for
I don't
CK.
wanna
I'll
curse
do
it.
it.
No. I'm covering the mic.
Nabi
I'll do it
Keita,
for CK. Nabi Keita. Nabi Keita.
Black players.
Thank you. Yeah, Nabi
The
Keita.
African Revolution.
We need the black quota.
Yeah, if that's the case, give me Forsberg.
Yeah.
We need.
As if-
we need
Why
a-
don't we just rip
As if
apart
he's
the
going,
whole?
he has PhD with Red Bull. He wants to win Europa for Arsenal.
This coming from the team that played Europa this season, Lil Cunt. Look at him being on his high horse.
They
The
won.
United fan shows his face.
The Mickey Mouse.
Ibra cake, Pogba cake. Although
The United fan in him is showing his face.
Okay, Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool.
Honestly speaking, he is too much.
Banyak duit korang.
Oh, you guys try to make him the most expensive defender, you know.
And I say, he's not going to have a good time in Liverpool. Honestly speaking, right, everybody in the Liverpool group is saying, yes, we want Virgil van Dijk. Yes. 60 million we'll fucking pay for him. And they actually raised the point. One of the group members that I'm with actually raised up the point. If John W. Henry doesn't want to give money to buy Virgil van Dijk, we complain. Any player actually.
Yeah, you all do a candlelight Virgil.
Shut the fuck up. we complain to FSG and say you guys are not giving us enough money to buy quality players. And then if we were to buy Virgil van Dijk with 60 million, I would be one of the fans that says you guys have overpaid him.
Honestly, I don't think Klopp is the kind of person who would buy Virgil van Dijk.
Honestly speaking, I think he would. I have a bad feeling he would. Okay, look. And then someone actually had the balls to raise the point that Virgil van Dijk is a quality player. I say no. He is from Southampton. If he's a quality player from Southampton, look, the Premier League structure or the Premier League framework has changed ever since Manchester City brought in money to the play.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
Back then, you can get anybody for any club. You can throw fucking Fulham. They'll give you players that are star players that move on to Liverpool, that move on to Manchester United, that move on to Leeds United back then. James Milner from Leeds United. And back then, Leeds United were almost relegated. Look at how he is right now. Back then, that is how the structure. You can find any gem in any fucking club. Now, you need to find. You cannot find a gem. Even with the amount of money, right? You can never find that gem. Not at all. And Virgil van Dijk is not a gem. To me, I'm very biased in my opinion right now. Virgil van Dijk do not deserve to wear the
Yeah,
Liverpool.
he's not Gem. He just died.
I threw out such an emotional.
Thank you for the
statement.
pun. I have two more
Fuck
players I want in
you.
Arsenal. Two more
Yes,
players. Contract renewal for Sanchez.
Okay, and Ozil.
Hey, fair enough. Fair point. But honestly speaking, though, don't you
Okay.
think their peaks are over? Sanchez, no. Sanchez
I was thinking that
Ozil,
Ozil
yes.
is no.
Ozil, I feel like Ozil's peak is going to come to an end. I think it's ending already.
Ozil is only starting to peak.
How old is he?
He's only 27. There you go. He's the 28.
What the fuck?
He's still young. Sanchez is
Wait.
29.
28. Fuck you. He's 28. Wow.
But yeah, both these players are going to be
contract
peaking in the next 2
renewal
years.
for them.
What the fuck?
United side, I don't think we need any players.
I was happy that we got that left back.
Of course, because Griezmann is not coming anymore. Because he's just flashed to stay.
I honestly
kind of
don't want him.
You know, I kind of.
I want to hear him out. I want to hear him
I
out.
kind of
No,
feel
no,
that
no, no,
happened.
I want to hear him out. I want to hear him out.
How would he fit into the system?
Why not? Mata can leave.
But I'm not the kind of person who likes to throw away a person who has contributed a lot to the team.
But Jose Mourinho is.
Yeah, and you're not the manager. He is.
See
Okay, I have an argument for you. I don't think Mourinho would do that. Because he spent a year trying to amend his reputation, although he's doing a shit job at it right now. Okay. Occasionally he tries to fuck up. But okay, you have to admit,
What do you mean?
you have to admit that he has put in a substantial amount of effort to try to renew his image in front of the press. Okay, so
What with the 20-second press conference? Any questions? No? Okay.
Okay.
there was
Wow, that was the
there
best
was
press conference
no
ever.
journalist in the fucking room.
There was.
One person.
Oh my god, I swear to god, man. That was the best press conference I've ever seen in the Premier League. That was beautiful.
So
Fucking
so
top.
if he goes on to throw Mata away for someone new, that would wreck his effort for one whole year. But actually thinking about it, right, he's the kind of person who will rack up his effort.
Bodoh lah kau ni. Finally realised after trying to.
You know what? This season,
Nah, but
you know, or don't try and throw back. Now we're talking about Jose Mourinho. Fuck you. What I want to say was,
The danger of
you know,
managing your club.
you know, Jose Mourinho can come out as a saint in the first season, and next season he can be a downright cunt.
I tell you what, that's the thing about Mourinho managing your club. You cannot have any argument because he's always the drawback. He is always
It's like it's Mourinho, but it's also Mourinho.
It's the same as Trump being in power lah.
like,
Yes,
he's
that's
like,
very true.
He's like the hose that leaks water out.
Don't shut the fuck up. I heard that. I know what's coming. Shut the fuck up. No.
I mean, that means there's a lot more worse.
No. I don't
A
want
lot
to hear
more
that.
in your face.
But yeah,
Actually, I want to say I miss you, CK, but I can't because he would throw out a pun. So he was also give you a fucking high five.
about James Rodriguez coming to.
Actually, you know what? I do want James to come
Actually,
to Liverpool,
James
but I
in
don't
United
see
will-
him fitting anymore.
Not-
Okay, that's the thing. Okay, if he comes, how much are we going to pay for him?
100 million.
Madrid is going to.
Adidas will back the deal.
50.
70 million price tag on this fucker.
But Adidas will say to United, we will sponsor half the deal.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Have you realized that most of your, I mean, I'm not saying because Arsenal can pay most of our players up front, but
True.
most of your teams actually pay in installments.
Yes.
Even till today, Liverpool is still getting money for Sanchez lah. Nama Suarez.
You know what? You know why United can afford to pull off this kind of deals? Because the brand, United's brand itself, is generating money.
Yeah, because they're now the most successful club
Even after not
as painful as it is, it is true.
after
It is true.
exiting Champions League, right? We were still able to generate money, you know, because
I
the
would
brand is
say,
there.
I would say you guys are the most successful brand.
I mean, the advertising for United was great.
Most successful brand.
Yeah, it's a good
Brand.
Yeah,
I say brand. I wouldn't say a club.
Take
I say
back club.
Anyways, that brings us to the end of this week's podcast.
Oh, that's it.
And the end of the
Yes, at
season.
the end of the season.
Thank you so much for listening to
It's
us.
been great. Thanks for sticking with us for the past year.
We'll be back next
back.
season.
I actually like how, despite this is one of our shortest rundowns
53
ever.
minutes.
But we went down to 53 minutes.
Exactly.
And I actually had a good time.
Yeah, and I won't when I'm editing this.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay?
But
Okay.
oh,
That brings us to the end. So until in 2 months' time, this is Yu Han.
This is Henry.
this is Izham. And
This
I'm
is
Cheick.
and
And CK, we help him say lah.
I said it in spirit lah.
Liverpool will get Naby Keita. See how I did the scream from. Yes! Sorry, CK, we love you. See you guys in 2 months.